undertones.com. Today's video is what colors look good with your gray hair. So if you are going gray or you're thinking about growing out your colored hair to gray, then you might really enjoy this video. And so this is something I get a lot of questions about, because when your hair changes, it can change everything, and it can make some of the clothes that used to feel good not feel so great anymore. So what's happening? Well, the first thing is that if you have dark hair naturally or used to, or even a bright red hair, for example, and you've gone completely gray, whether it's white, silver, however you want to describe it, but you no longer have that rich, darker hair, you may have lightened. So meaning that the range of colors that flatter you, that are in most harmony with you, may have lightened a little bit to balance out the lightness of your hair. So if you used to have, say, very, very dark, almost black hair, and you looked great in black, now that your hair is much lighter, you may discover that black is a little bit too dark for you now, and you may need to go from a deep color palette to a medium color palette. If you were someone that used to have, fiery, bright, coppery red hair, and you are now completely gray, you may need to lighten up your colors a little bit. But that's only one piece to the puzzle. If you have cool undertones, you always have cool undertones. Your undertones don't change. So your color palette really doesn't change that much. Yes, true, you may lighten up a little bit, so therefore your colors will go a little lighter, but that's really about it. I don't think you really need to worry about any other colors not looking good with your gray hair, because all of the colors that you wear in your cool color palette will go with that cool gray hair. Now, if you have warm undertones and now you have this cool hair coming in, that's where the pain, I've noticed, begins. It is all the warm colors that you might have loved wearing don't really seem to look great with your cool gray hair. You have warm undertones, but you have this cool hair. And how does that all fit together? So one of the things that you will notice is that some of the darker, earthier colors are suddenly not going to feel very good. Now, I want to make sure that you understand that your undertones didn't change. If you had warm undertones before, you still have warm undertones, even with your cool hair. It definitely cooled you down, but it didn't cool down, it didn't change your undertones. It just cooled you down in the scope of your color palette. So in your color style, we actually have this thing called levels. And a level is basically how warm or cool you lean within your color palette. So this is my bright, warm, and light color fan, the mini one. And if I go gray, I'm not going to change my color fan, but I might remove some colors that don't really go anymore with my cool gray hair. And it's going to be these earthy colors here along the top. Okay, now it doesn't mean you take away all these warm colors, because you still have warm peaches and apricot tones in your skin. So I would recommend that you go light on those warmer colors, and just avoid those more earthy, darker tones in the warm side of your color fan and color wheel, and stick to the lighter colors there. Then on the cool side of the color wheel and of your color fan, all these colors are going to look great on you. You don't need to change anything. So it's just maybe getting rid of some of those earthy tones and some of the golden brown, some of your neutrals. You might want to lean more towards those charcoal grays, warm grays, and maybe even a little bit of a dove gray if it works well with your hair. Everyone's a little bit different. But these colors here, no matter if you have warm or cool undertones, these teals and cyans and blues and purples are going to look amazing with your cool gray hair. So when in doubt, you can always just lean into the universal colors, which are these, and just wear those until you adjust to some of the other warmer colors that you might like wearing. Okay, so I hope that that helps. I have a book out that breaks this down in a lot more detail for you to understand the reasons why and to help you find your color type within your color style with your gray hair. The book is called Great with Gray. I'll leave a link in the description wherever this video is posted, and you can also find it out on Amazon, Great with Gray. So I hope that that helps. I'm Jen Vax. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.